welcome to Chair Strength. It is Tuesday, April 14th, and I was trying to tape up some covering for some of the lighting in here to just going to roll the shoulders back, try to cut down on reflections, and thought I had it all set, and it all fell down, which at least I did it before we started recording. You would have had a little interesting interruption there. And get those shoulders nice and loose. Feel those shoulder blades moving around your upper back. And let's reverse that. Really try to loosen up those areas where you're carrying tension. All right, let's just lift up, stretch up tall. And lower down, the palms are facing center. Feet are rooting strongly into the ground. Now I'm not wearing a visor because it's so bright in here. I'm just trying to figure out how to keep my hair out of my face since I can't really, I'm too chicken to cut my own hair. Although I've had my moments when I feel like just taking my husband's clippers and just going crazy, but I haven't reached that jumping off point yet. Let's just shift the shoulders. And my husband Bill, he basically just runs the clippers over his head real short, about once a month. All right, let's bring the hands onto the thighs, start to circle the torso. Now today's workout will require a light pair of dumbbells. A band would also work if that's all you've got. We do still have a few bands for sale here. If anybody wanted to come pick one up when I'm here, we could arrange even a contactless delivery or handoff if need be. All right, let's reverse that. My chair's creaking today. Let's go around one more time. And then bring the hands together. We're just going to flip the thumbs down and just go side to side here. It's kind of a broadening of the upper back. Again, we're trying to mobilize the rib cage and the upper part of the spine. And then switch your top hand. Notice how weird it feels. We always default to our preferred hand on top. Come back to center. Let's pick up one leg and just work that leg in a circle. Just doing that mobility, starting basically at the top, working down to the ground. Do a few each way. Getting our bodies ready to move. Other side. Sometimes you may not realize it, but if you're carrying tension in your neck and shoulders especially, or in your hips, it impacts your alignment when you're exercising. So if we can just kind of mobilize these areas and get the joints moving, get things ready to go, then hopefully we'll have a little better workout. All right. I'll go ahead and do a few toe lifts and heel lifts today too. So toes up, heels up, toes up, heels up, toes up, just like you're rocking through the bottom of your foot. Anybody ever wear those old Skechers that came out, probably 15 years ago, that had that really curved bottom? You just kind of roll right through it. All right, windshield wiper feet, take them side to side too, back and forth. All right, go ahead and grab your dumbbells. So we're going to start with the legs today. Kind of down to the legs, work back up. So we're going to start with this knee lift. We'll start with that right leg. We'll do 10 lifts. So lift it up, tap down, 2, if you can lightly touch, 3, sit up tall, 4, lower down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Switch sides, lift it up, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This time as we're lifting our right leg, think about rooting the left foot into the floor. So you feel a downward pressure on your left foot as you lift your right leg. 2, and 3. It's not about getting that leg real high. 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side, so we're lifting the left, we're rooting the right. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last set. On this one, the part of the reason you don't want to get the leg real high is if you get high enough, you can't help but roll your sit bone, roll off your sit bones, roll your tail under. So sit tall, root the left leg, and pull that right leg up. 2, and 3. Even if you just get a ½ inch off the floor, you're doing what you need to do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Root through the right leg, check that posture, lift the left. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So just for a little observation's sake, and you're rooting your feet into the ground, it gets really hard to slouch. All right. So we're going to do a dumbbell swing. So open your legs, and the same thing here as we're swinging this thing up, push into your feet, root those feet into the ground. Here we go. So down and up. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do one more. And 10. All right, keep your legs apart. We're just going to hold this and turn side to side. The closer it is to your chest, the less load on your torso. So you have it out, in or out as far as you want. Side to side, 1. Now this time, think about trying to pull your heels back towards your chair as you're doing this. 3. Feel those hamstrings engage. 4, 5. Again, pull it in closer if you need to. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it in. Hold it like this again. If you have a kettlebell, all the better. If you have a kettlebell sitting around that's like 3 to 5 pounds, try using that. That's 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, one more like this, 10. Again, bring it in. Imagine there is something connecting your breastbone to the center of this dumbbell, whether it's in here or out here, and it stays connected all the whole time you rotate, back and forth. Again, feel like you're trying to slide your feet towards your chair. Feel those hamstrings in the back of your thighs engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more now. That's 9 and 10. All right, pull it in. Last set of swings. Collarbones stay elevated. It's 1, 2. You push into those feet. It's almost like you're getting ready to stand up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more time, and 10. And again, line up with the collarbone, and then you have your arms extended as much or as little as you want. Turn side to side. So we are turning that whole rib cage side to side. 2. Feel like you're trying to slide your feet toward the chair. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, one more, and 10. All right. So we're going to put one dumbbell inside each foot. We're going to do this in and out, but we're going to basically go out and in instead of in and out. So we're going to keep our legs apart and just come in and out with the right leg first. So hands on your hips or your shoulders. It's going to feel a little different. So in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that leg stays out. Make sure you have your legs placed where you can sit tall. Let's get that other side. I'm just using the dumbbell as a target down there, something to obstacle. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back out. So this time you can either keep your hands here or out over your legs. Here we go. It's in and out. 2, 3, sit tall. 4, keep the sit bones rooted. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. Again, you can always be here if you need to be. It'll give you a little more stability. Other leg. Here we go. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, that last set, if you want to try touchdown Kansas City, let's do that. Here we go. 1, 2. I'm so glad we were able to have that high point this year. 4, so grateful for that. 5, where the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side, in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10, and bring those legs back in. So with all the different arm options, the legs are the main movers, but moving those arms around. Hopefully you felt some different things happening when you were doing that. All right, so we are going to do some tricep overhead presses. Somebody needs one arm to keep that arm stable. It's just like a hammer. I'm just like driving a nail with this hand. If it's hard to get that arm up right, just lean over and do a kickback instead. The kickback just doesn't have as big a range of motion. That's the only difference. A little less torque on the shoulder overhead, if that's a range of motion issue for you. So sit tall, straight up and down up to that arm if you're overhead. Here we go. It's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So think about getting height on this too. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pass it off down low. Other side. Support that elbow so that upper arm is stationary. We're just going to hammer away here. 1, the end of that dumbbell is like a hammer. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do one more. And 10. Again, pass it off down low. I'm just switching around my chair so you guys can see better. Again, support the elbow, engage the core, and hammer away. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Other side. Support that elbow and just let that arm bend. You're getting almost a full 180 degrees of motion here. 2, 3, sit up nice and straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do one more. And 10. Always remember, form over reps. If your form starts breaking down, with this one, if you have to kind of start torquing the shoulder to get the arm to straighten, that's a sign that your triceps is done, needs a break. So it's better to do fewer reps with good form than to force your way through the last 2 or 3 if your muscles are already fatigued. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again, pass it off down low. Don't want to have any dumbbells bopping you on the head today. Here we go. Last set. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. All right. So go ahead and pick up your dumbbells and just hold them in your hands and let them decompress your shoulder joints for a couple of seconds. And then we're going to do back flies and lat raises before we stand up. So with the back flies, you hinge at the hips and bring your chest towards your legs. You want a little bend in your elbows. And we're just going to pinch the shoulder blades toward the center. 2, think about pinching that bottom pointy part of your shoulder blade. 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then sit up. Elbows bent 90 degrees. This is like literally like you're just pouring water out of a couple of glasses. So pour that water. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. All right. Relax the shoulders a little bit. Again, hinging out of the hips. Lean forward. And just keep the arms at the same angle and pinch those shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, sit up nice and tall again. 90-degree bend in the arms. Here we go. It's 1, 2, 3. Root those feet. That'll help you sit up tall. 4, 5, 6. Say hello, shoulders. 7, 8, 9. One more. And 10. All right, we got one more set of each. Maybe do a little shoulder roll. The tricky part with the back flies is we want to pull toward the lower part of that shoulder blade. We're really good at pulling at the top. We got that down too well. And it's getting that pull toward the bottom to balance out that pull from the top is what you want to try to do. So hinge forward again and pinch those shoulder blades. 2, 3, and 4, 5. Keep your neck neutral. 6. Trying to let the head bob. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That head bob is a sure sign. If you're kind of doing that, that's a sure sign that you're pulling more at the top than at the bottom. All right, sit tall one more time. We'll do one more set of lat raises. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. All right, set down your dumbbells. We're going to do 8 sit to stands, do some standing stuff with the chair. Hands across your chest. Here we go. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So go ahead and come around behind your chair. I'm just going to turn my chair sideways so you can see. And have a little more focus on the tush today. So take that right leg back. Thigh is angling back. Squeeze your glute, and we're just going to kick our heel toward our rear end. Here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. So again, get the glute engaged, thigh angling back, keep it back there, and just bend that knee, bring that heel towards your rear end. 2, 3, 4, little tiny bend on the support leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to that first side again. Angle back, engage your rear end, and bend the knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, other side. Again, engage that glute, your thigh angles back. Keep that thigh angle and just bend that knee. 2, 3, 4, try to look straight ahead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Got one more set on each side. Leg angles back, squeeze your glute, and bend the knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last set on the other leg. Angle the thigh back and kick your rear end. 2. How many of us are feeling like we need a good kick in the rear right now? It's hard to get moving sometimes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's like we feel like we need to take action, but we just don't know what to do sometimes. All right, so we're just going to do a side leg lift. Get my dumbbells out of the way. We're going to do it 3 times with 3 different leg positions. So the first time, I'm going to have my toe is angling at about 45 degrees. My whole leg is going to go kind of to the side instead of straight to the, angling instead of straight out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. So again, it's kind of an angle. It's probably maybe hard to see this on camera. Here we go. It's 1, 2, let go if you can, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so the second time, we're just going to go straight out to the side. It's like your ankle bone is leading the way out to the side. So you're not going to get that leg as high. It's 1, 2, keep your hips squared to the chair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Feel how much that support leg is working. Other side, ankle bone straight out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this last time, we're going to toe in a little bit and kick, squeeze backwards at an angle. Again, you're not going to be able to move very far, but we're getting some deep glute muscles here. So here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your belly tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. So toe in, press back through the heel. 1, 2, 3. I want to kick the wall here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, and 10. All right. So we're going to have a seat, sit back down, and basically do an incline press and lean backs. So you want your torso nice and straight. Your sit bones are clear at the front edge of your chair. And then you lean back and just place the shoulders on that seat of the chair. Dumbbells to your shoulders here, we're just going to press straight up. So it's 1, keep your belly engaged, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the dumbbells into your chest and then sit up off the back of the chair. Control it on the way back. Barely touch. Sit up. Lean back. Sit up. Lean back. Sit up. Lean back. 6 more. I may have thrown a bonus one in there. 5. Last 4 now. 4, 3, 2, and on this last one, barely touch it, and then go ahead and sink into that. Set up for that incline press again. Take it up and down. 2, 3, 4. You should be able to relax your fingers on this. 5, 6. Use the big part of your hand to support the weight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, bring them into your chest. Keep your spine neutral, nice and straight. Come up and tilt back. So your movers here are your hip flexors, but your belly muscles are keeping your back straight. 3 and 4, 5, barely touch, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And lean back again. Take it up and down. Third and final set of these. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And 10. Into your chest, straight back, straight torso, lifting, barely touch. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. All right, we've got some side bends and we'll finish up after that. So I'm gonna hold the dumbbell or the weight in my right arm. I want my ear, my shoulder all aligned with my hip, and then I'm just gonna bend sideways, and I'm using this side of my body to pull it all back up. That's one. So you can add that reach if you want to and really drive that arm into your side. That's 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side, ear, shoulder, hip, and just lean down. The reach is optional, but you really want to contract the lats on this side, the upper back muscles, muscles between the ribs, waist muscles. 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to that first side. Again, checking that alignment. You'll be able to go farther down if you get out of alignment. So that's for your first clue that if you're all of a sudden getting closer to the floor, you're probably leaning forward. So make sure your ear, shoulder, hip are aligned, and reach and pull. 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side, ear, shoulder, hip, and go. Reach. Pull that arm in. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, third and final set. Here we go. Alignment, pull, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Last set, ear, shoulder, hip, and just reach and contract. Reach and contract. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. All right. So we're going to go right back into that same motion again with the stretch. So right hand hangs onto the chair for support. Left arm, just reach up and then just lean. Feel your weight come into that hand. Feel that stretch on that left side of your body. And then sit up. Now we pull on that chair, gently tug the head to the left. This is one of my favorite neck and shoulder stretches. And then let go, and we'll come across. So first for support, we still have that same alignment. Reach overhead. Just let the chair support you. Use your hand on that chair. And then sit up. Pull on the chair and gently tug your head in the opposite direction. You'll feel it best if that ear is aligned with that shoulder. If your head drifts forward, you'll lose some of that stretch. But sometimes just what you're feeling will tell you whether your alignment's slipping out of place. And relax. All right. Let's go ahead and open our arms, goalpost arms. Gently pull one arm across. Open it up, other side. Let's reach back, open the chest, try to find something to hang on to on that chair and just let your body weight fall forward. Another good way to stretch this is if you're standing up, if you can put your hand in a doorway. That's a really good way to stretch that chest. We're not going to jump into that now, but it's there if you want to do it. I'm sure you have a doorway or two at home. Let's go ahead and cross one leg over, sit tall. So push down on that inside of that leg right above the knee. Let's do some ankle circles. And switch sides. Seated pigeon pose. Again, use your hip. The hip should be your guide at how much you push on that leg. And circle the ankle. Snap, crackle, pop. Let's go ahead and uncross. Extend your right leg out. Just reach down with your right hand. Try to tug on something, whether it's your foot or your ankle. Try to grab something. I neglected to mention this, but everything we're doing on a chair, I know when we were reading in class, shout out to Margaret, you can do this on a ball, and your core is having to stay engaged the whole time. So give that, if you have a ball at home and you aren't sure if you want to try it or not, you can scoot it in. Like you've got a corner right here. If you had a corner in your house where you could have the ball in the corner, where you'd have support on both sides, or a wall on one side and maybe the back of your chair on the other if you're not, not ready to totally, fly free, I guess. All right, bring it in. Let's just stretch it up tall. Big breath in. On the exhale, sweep the hands down. Let's take a breath in again. Let's sweep it down one more time. Exhale. And then finally reach up that last time. Exhale your arms down into your lap and relax and just have a great rest of your day. We'll be back at 5:30 for Yoga Flow. Hopefully we might see some of you then.